Peace and love you all. Sending you all positive energy, high vibrations, success on your entrepreneurship, all love, all positivity. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You hit the like button and you leave me any comments or questions in my description below. Okay, today I'm going to be talking about carrier oils, how we can add them on our journey to help us with spiritual growth. Okay, these oils are ancient and they were used and they have many healing benefits. Okay, I always let you all know, no, I'm not a doctor. I'm a herbalist. I specialize in researching healing herbs, oils, everything that can help us to heal on our spiritual journey, physically, mentally, emotionally. Okay, and it helps us so we'll be able to ascend to our highest good. We can get rid of any infections or anything that is making our energy stagnant. We always want to vibrate on a high frequency of love, and we want to be energized and add the things that help us to have soul evolution and feel great on an everyday basis. So I have actually been doing grapeseed oil since I awakened. Like, on a lot of my natural products, I always use grapeseed oil. So what we can do is, like, I'm going to give you all an example of what I do with my hair growth oil. We can actually get a small bottle, and what we can do is we can add mainly the carrier oil that we're going to use. So we can choose coconut oil, sweet almond oil, sunflower oil, whichever one. And we're going to put mainly of that in the bottle, but we first want to get a pot and we want to conjure it up. Okay, so for an example, we can do 2 teaspoons of rosemary herb. We want to make sure we put it on a stove. We want to boil it for approximately 30 minutes. Okay, and then we want to stir it. And that's how I usually do my conjunctions of my hair growth oil or my body oils. So once we do stir it up and we have it on that warm heat, we then want to pour it in a container, something like this, and we want to take it and we want to do the conjuring of fermentation. So we want to put it in a dark space. The darker it is, and the more time we let it sit, the more potent and powerful it is. Okay, so just say if we want to let it sit for 4 to 5 months, it's going to be more potent. It's going to help us. It's going to be more stronger. The more herbs we add, depending on what we're using it for, it will be more power. The power will be amplified, but we always want to make sure that we're looking at how much to add so it don't irritate our skin, but herbs is natural, herbs is good, but we always want to make sure that we're using the right amounts. Okay, so I'm going to let you all know the expiration dates of some of these carrier oils that we can add to our spiritual journey, on an everyday basis. Sunflower oil has an expiration date of 8 months. This is an oil that it really has a light smell to it, and it's packed with vitamin A and E. Okay, it helps with inflammation, gastro problems. It has omega-3 fats, omega-6 fats. It helps with dry skin. So if we're having problems with our skin, this is a light oil that is not so strong with smell that we can be able to add to our face, and we can actually do another vitamin E oil itself with the sunflower oil and conjure them up together, and it'll be more potent to help us with acne on the face. Okay, it's also known as antioxidant. Okay, and like I said, only 8 months shelf date. Okay, so that don't last that long. So we have grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is one of my favorites. Okay, it helps strengthen the hair follicles. And also helps restore collagen in the body. Okay, now we all do know once we get a certain age, when we start getting older, our collagen decreases in the body. So it's always great to add something on to help us to be able to build up the collagen, because the collagen is where we have those smooth skin, okay, hair growing, nails growing from collagen. So we always want to make sure that we add that so we don't have a lot of wrinkles and sags in our skin. Okay, so grapeseed oil helps with the immune system, heart health, prevents cancer, acne on the face, wrinkles. Okay, it's really good oil to add. Okay, that has the expiration date of only 8 months. Okay, so then we have olive oil. Okay, olive oil has no expiration date. So like I told you all, when we're doing our contouring up with hair growth oil and things that we want to let sit, we want to get those oils that the longer it sit, the more potent, the more powerful it's going to be. So if you want to let something sit for 6 months, okay, you want to get the olive oil. No expiration date. It helps with blood clots, lower blood pressure, inflammation, omega-3s, omega-6s, stroke, brain development. Okay, it's an antioxidant. It's help with cancer. It has good saturated fats. Okay, also blood clots in the body. So olive oil is really good to consume. A teaspoon a day will help even with gastro problems, heart pain, and blood flow. High blood pressure is really great. Also arthritis. Okay, and this is just some benefits of each actually carrier oil I'm giving you. But if you want to go check them out and just go on YouTube, everything is informational. You can go on there and research what I'm saying, and it's going to give you even more benefits. I'm just giving you all just the few that I have written down. Okay, so we have jojoba oil. Now this is another great oil, and it has no expiration date. Okay, we can use jojoba oil to help with hair growth. Okay, strengthening the hair follicles, sores on our face. It helps the cells in the body to rejuvenate. Okay, it helps with wounds on the body, inflammation as well. Okay, and it hydrates our skin. So jojoba oil is another great one, and like I said, no expiration date. Okay, then we have also, I think it is, let me look, because I got another oil that I written down. We have the sweet almond oil. Okay, that expiration date is like only 3 to 6 months as well. Okay, that helps with, it has a high content of vitamin E. When we're dealing with vitamin E and any of these oils, vitamin E is good for skincare, skin health. Okay, so if we having any acne in the skin or on the body, vitamin E is great for that. Okay, so it is high in vitamin E. We can help with our skin, our nail, wingworm, foot fungus, black rings up under the eyes. It's a really great deep cleansing. It helps boost the immune system. Okay, also it's great for makeup remover as well. And this has only the 3 to 6 months expiration date, you all. Okay, I always be familiar with that. So then when we're dealing with carriers oils, and we're dealing with cornel oil, which comes from the actual pine tree. Okay, and when you're dealing with cornel oil, it don't have many omega-3s or antioxidants, but a lot of individuals add cornel oil just to make the expiration date longer on the products. Okay, so the tropical oils will be known as coconut oil, palm oil, and corn oil. And coconut oil don't have any expiration date. Okay, always be familiar with that. And when we're dealing with coconut oil, it's very powerful. And this is an oil that I use actually for my yoni and female cleansing natural douche. Okay, irritation of bacterial yeast will be great for coconut oil. Coconut oil is really good for infections. It fights off bacteria. It has saturated fats and nourishes the hair follicles in the skin. It helps with wigworm, UTI, bacterial infections, arthritis, cancer, removes belly fat, also help with thyroid problems. It's really good and calming for the bone, so it helps with bone issues, arthritis, sore body aches. It helps if you even take a teaspoon of coconut oil a day. Make sure it's organic in its natural form. It will help. It also stops the spread of cancer in the body and dandruffs in the scalp. Irritation of the scalp, you can take and nourish the hair follicles, massage them, and it will help. It boosts your metabolism. Okay, also muscle gain. If you're having a problem gaining the muscles, take a teaspoon of coconut oil before you get ready to work out. It's going to help increase the muscle weight in the body. Okay, it breaks down really easily. Also, it helps with irritable bowel syndrome. Okay, so coconut is a really great oil to consume. Okay, also to do as a body oil on the body. And like I said, I use it for my yoni care for women in my yoni douche. Okay, and I'm very sensitive, okay, when it comes down to yoni care. So a lot of things broke me out, but when I use actually coconut oil, it's very soothing and it helps, okay, for the yoni area. Okay, always be familiar with that. Also, coconut oil helps with seizures. Okay, always be familiar with that. So I'm going to run down the expiration date on these carrier oils. Just make sure that you read the amount if you are putting the conjunctions of your herbs inside, and if you're taking them, make sure you consume at least a teaspoon a day of these oils, and make sure you look up and do your own research as well. I always tell individuals it's okay to listen to me, but we always want to tap into our inner guidance and be like, okay, let me look this up, confirm this, and for myself, because it helps us to have soul evolution for ourselves and to connect with a higher level of consciousness when we are researching things after we listen to them. Okay, so like I said, coconut oil, very good, no expiration date. And when I'm using it for the yoni, I always make sure that after I get through conjuring up, it's always used better once it is in the refrigerator after you do your conjuring with it. Keep it in a cool area so it won't spoil, and the expiration date on it lasts eternal. Okay, just like honey. So also sweet almond oil, 3 to 6 months. Okay, grape seed oil, okay, it's 8 months. Okay, we have sweet almond oil, 3 to 6 months. Sunflower oil, 6 months. Jojoba oil, eternal, like honey. Okay, no expiration date at all. Okay, always be familiar with that. Olive oil, no expiration date at all. Okay, always be familiar with that. And also when we're dealing with coconut, palm, and kernel oil, they have no expiration date. Okay, always be familiar with that. So I just wanted to come on and shed some light. Looking at my notes, make sure I give you all my accurate information that I do have here. I love you all. I'm sending you all positive energy, high vibrations, success on your entrepreneurship, all love, all positivity. I love you all, and I'll be back with more. Peace and love.